Fields that one just outside his own try zone. Going to put it to the boot. Gets it out about 40 some odd meters out there. It's going to be a Charlotte line out. See how Charlotte responds to Santa Monica try.
It'll be important for them just to give a sense of security to try and get some more points on the board before going into the second half. Santa Monica is just continuing to put on the pressure. They're still in this first half, so it's really going to boil down to who can slot in some points before we hear the whistle blow.
Ball to Houston. Houston comes down. Piazza moves it out. Good running coming on here, and that's the big man, Carcamo. Ball now out to Ezekiel. Very active flanker. Back over the Charlotte team. Ball coming back across. Nice step. Salagu. Ball spilled forward. Advantage here. Scrum advantage to Santa Monica. Santa Monica right at their own 22 will have a scrum. So we're just about 35 minutes in, 5 minutes left in this first half. Referee Hall ready to set us down.
Yeah, Jeremy putting himself under a lot of pressure by trying to take on 3 defenders. He beats one, but it's these 2 that close down the space. And the number 12, his opposing number, just gets his arm and is able to make a knock on. Santa Monica now with possession.
Reyes tears that ball away.
Footwork down at the back of the scrum there for Santa Monica.
Reyes tackled Dorgan quickly on that ball. Another boot from Santa Monica. They really want to play down the center of the field. Jackson fields that one well, just puts it in a touch. Had 2 players on him, very calm, cool, and collected. It's going to be a lineout for Santa Monica.
Yeah, very smart play from him. Looking up and seeing that sea of white, I'm sure that he was ready to get rid of that ball. Knew that they'd end up putting the pressure on and possibly poach it down in that end, so that's good heads-up play to keep the pressure off.
Pressure there from Charlotte. Santa Monica able to come down with it. Broke away from their ball. Reyes puts a short pass in there and a great pass. The outside center there, Ian Harriott. In, but a knock on from Charlotte ensues. Nice little play there.
Yeah, we'll see the 9 move the ball away. Right here, it goes through the hands. This is just a simple little pop though. He goes in untouched, recognizes that little unders line. It's this footwork though, but this is a very good tackle. He brings him to ground quickly. Tries to find the pop, but that's the knock-on from Jeremy Misalagu, who tries to get into that tiny spot, however.
Harriott from Newbury, England. Cardiff University. Great rugby there. Ball is out according to the ref, and good work. Terrier-like from Piazza. Pop there. Piazza was on the ground, the scrum half, so they want to get him back up. Pick and go, just looking for the right option for an exit play here. See if the referee thinks he's let it go. Referee Hall says we're all good. Ball back there to Jackson. Jackson launches one. He's going to find the safety of touch. With 2.5 minutes to go in this first half on the game clock. Charlotte still leads.
So here we see the scrum. Referee says that ball's out and that it's fine. As soon as it leaves the scrum, it's fair game. Right here we see Charlotte maintain their composure by trying to get little pick and goes to put them into a perfect position for their kicker. And then they're able to find touch, but it'll be a Santa Monica throw in. Still down in this end. You have to wonder if anybody's going to get any points anytime soon.
Shall find out. Dorgan gets it out in the midfield. Reyes gets a hold of it, ball to the ground. Try score, Coy, power this one. Driven into touch, could be a lineup for Charlotte.
Big hits coming in from Charlotte. They are good at recognizing when they need to close down on the space and cut off the lines and also usher people to the sideline to get them out of bounds. We saw that connection happen between Jeremy Misolagu and the number 11 Nelson Hicks. Just getting Coy out of touch. They know how lethal and fast he was with ball in hand, so didn't want him to get much more meters.
Charlotte with time winding down. We're just about at 40 minutes here. Ball to Suznovic. They have to put that one back. A couple of steps coming in. Dangerous days. Put that ball away to Santa Monica. Santa Monica, last attack of the half potentially. Charlotte, their own mistake, back on the line and penalty against. And a big pick and go quickly. It comes in from Reyes, and Reyes is across the line. And would you look at that? We're at 4 points. Kick to come. Santa Monica at the end of the first half. Big try from that man, Reyes.
That's just beautiful heads-up play right here. He knows that he's going to get the penalty. That player is slow, getting out of the ruck, and he just recognizes that nobody is responding to the penalty. He recognizes that there's space behind, continuing to drive the legs. That's just a beautiful individual effort from him. We'll see here. Again, the penalty is set to come. They're not getting out of that. They're not getting out of that space. They're rolling away. Charlotte players just caught watching. Right there, it's just a simple run over. It didn't even seem like he had to work that hard for it.
Yeah, Charlotte, I think, was thinking about halftime more than anything, as we are over the 40-minute mark here. So this kick may be the end of the half. May leave it 2 points. It is all tied up on the other field, Buffalo.
This is going to be a very crucial kick. It's important to just take your time.
Good, it's 19-17. And that is the end of our half. We are going to step away and bring you second half action. It's heating up right here. Santa Monica puts in a late try, makes things very, very interesting. We'll just finish with another look at this kick here. Dorgan. Rushing defenders. He gets that one through. It's the D2 semifinals. We're going to come back with second half action. Stick with us. We'll be right back after this. In our hands in the deep orange green. Trailing just by 2 points, 19-17 to Charlotte in welcome back. It is a game we have in our hands in the D2 semifinal. Kicking off is Santa Monica in white. Trailing just by 2 points, 19-17 to Charlotte in orange green. John Brooker with Darian Lovelace bringing you this matchup. Yes, again, my name's wrong. It's been a long day.
I like Lovely Lace more. I want that one.
On the other field, it's 24-10 Denver. That is the other semifinal going on. The Denver Barbarians. This team will wins that game, plays the winner of this one. Santa Monica looking to get it going here, and they are running hard to begin this half. Little pick and go, a little back inside from Dorgan.
Cheeky little play.
Yeah, nice little move there. Can go again. They're going to use some power against this Charlotte team. But try as you might, they can turn it over. Good work there by the Charlotte defense, not releasing against Santa Monica. That call goes pretty quick.
Now we see the pick and go come in from Santa Monica, they've got a very strong pack, and we've seen it throughout this whole game. It's this part, though, the disconnect that happens between this forward that takes in the ball and then his support. And Charlotte just does a beautiful job of working harder than the opposition to get into that space. He says, I'll clear out your ruck for you.
They don't hit their touch, however, and the Santa Monica back on it. Santa Monica, their own 40, put out a long looper. They're trying to play to those wings when they can. They get an attempted on carry out there. Ball comes across, slips through a couple hands, but winds up with one of the Santa Monica forwards. Santa Monica on a roll here. Charlotte firm up their defense here early in this half. Santa Monica on the run again, still looking good. Big number 1, Jason Jackson there. Santa Monica coming around.
Not showing much regard of their ball whenever they're down on the ground as the ball carrier.
Dorgan, a little tip pass comes up there, looks like to Lee Johnson. Dorgan again, finds it, finds a runner wide, little dummy runner. Inside the 22 of Charlotte now.
Referee has called a malformed, and it looks like Charlotte will turn over the ball.
Hard luck. Charlotte again inside their own zone, really showing some patience on defense.
And we see the communication come in as he's able to kind of keep him and hold him up. Referee calls the maul, and then if the maul is formed and you bring the player to ground, that maul is null, and they're going to go ahead and get a turnover. That's good work from Charlotte and good recognition.
Excellent work, Charlotte there. Just doing what needs to be done to stay in the lead here. Still up by 2 points, 19-17. Houston at the back there. Piazza gets that ball. They're going to keep it in hand of Slagu. He can't find some space, but he can find an offload. And the run is on. Still inside their own half, but making good ground is Santa Monica. Heads up play for Dorgan, trying to get involved there. Referee Hall was right on the spot to see that nobody was offsides. Hicks moves that one across. Kick comes in from the not normal kickers from Charlotte. Here comes Santa Monica.
Santa Monica have room to move it wide to the right if they decide to.
Big pickoff there, but was he offside? Yes, he was, according to the ref. The referee sees a player kick the ball away. Sialagu.
Looks like that might be a card.
Just going to have a bit of a word.
Referee goes ahead and issues the disciplinary action. They'll be able to get 20 meters worth of space now for Santa Monica, all because of a reckless play by the number 12, Jeremy Misalagu. It's important to maintain your composure even if you don't necessarily agree with the sir, because the sir ends up having the final say, and Santa Monica could extend their lead by slotting this penalty kick.
They're going to go for a post here. They are right in front, and this is a very good kicker in Dorgan. Take the lead right here.
Yeah, it almost seemed like a no-brainer for him to go ahead and take that kick. He was very composed as soon as he saw the referee blow it up and said, okay, I'm ready for my tee.
Dorgan winds it up. Dorgan through the post, and a lead change we have. Santa Monica 20, Charlotte 19, 1 point in it.
It's the first time we've seen Santa Monica take the lead. They started out strong at the beginning whenever they were able to slot in a penalty kick. However, have stayed behind Charlotte. But now Charlotte's really going to have to dig deep. They are finding themselves on the other end. Just a beautiful kick, just right in between. He knows he's going to make it. He's made it time and time again.
Very good strike.
we are going to come for a Charlotte kickoff.
Taken by Dorgan.
He goes to that golden boot. Just a very dynamic kicker. He's been able to box kick and find the space very well, but also kicking off the tee and recognizing to kick it behind the defense whenever you're back in the 22. He's been playing very smart rugby whenever it comes to his boot.
Certainly very smart player there. You see some of the fans for Charlotte up in the stands. Charlotte just outside the 40-meter line of Santa Monica. Put that one to the tail. Messi comes down into the hands of a Santa Monica player. Santa Monica just inside their own half. Dorgan spots the space and back. The intelligence and the boots. But Kiernan sends it right back. Hard run coming. No defenders spotted. All across field. Second runner, Coy. Pot of forwards waiting in the middle. Across the 40-meter line of Charlotte they go. The Dolphins looking to extend their lead here. Getting ahead of steam, going good, big power there. It's Adonnis Lee Johnson. Adonnis Lee Johnson.
At that point you just have to hang on. Oh.
Dorgan, ball squirts out there. Pass goes. Again, Charlotte gets away.
The ball security whenever you're on the ground is so crucial, especially whenever you're down in this end. We see him set himself up for a beautiful play. He does all of the hard work. It's this extra little bit that matters when you're on the ground. As you go, it is important to still protect the ball, and he doesn't. The ball just comes out all wayward, and then the 9 is just not able to scoop it up, which results in the ball going to touch. And Charlotte will get the ball and be able to play out of this end.
Santa Monica, Dorgan here. There was a knock on in there. Out to the backs they go. Runners coming in a different direction. They try to take it off wing. What a huge hit by Santa Monica. By Charlotte. They dislodge the ball. Well read there.
Hold it, bro.
Santa Monica trying to counter-ruck this. Charlotte have to pick and go. They spilled that one forward, but a penalty for players offsides against Santa Monica.
Yeah, he communicated that early on to tell them to get out of there. Santa Monica just not regarding what the referee is saying. He's doing a good job of communicating with them. It seems that after that massive hit that Jeremy Misalagu just had, he might have a little bit of a calf cramp. When you come out that hot, sometimes your body just can't catch up with you.
Certainly hot and humid out here in Atlanta this weekend. 29-10 on the other field. Denver Barbarians lead. Starting to pull away from Buffalo a bit. Waiting for Misalagu.
This hit right here. I mean, the body position, the ability to just continue to drive your legs, that just makes it so that his legs go completely horizontal and Misalagu just lands on that ball. He's ball hungry, and that's something that you need within your centers. Hopefully he'll get up and be able to be continue to be a crucial part of the Charlotte side. We used to have giant tubs of mustard whenever I was in high school, and if you had a cramp, then my daddy was my coach at the time, would run out and he'd be like, okay, are you ready for your mustard? And all of a sudden, as soon as he would say that, your calf cramp would be gone.
Really?
You know? Yeah.
They should try this out. I've seen the pickle juice out down here.
Mustard is much less appetizing.
Yes.
Your calf cramp almost leaves.
I would say so. Ball rolls out of the stadium. We're going to have a line out here for Charlotte off that penalty. Charlotte their own 40, down 1 point here in this semifinal.
Shout out to the ball people. You guys are doing a great job out there. Making you work hard today.
Misalagu said he's going to have to leave the field.
Very unfortunate loss for Charlotte.
Key player there in the centers for this team.
And we'll have a substitution.
It's not going that high back there, but uncontested, so they're fine and getting the game going quick. Just shy of midfield. Nice break there from one of the new men. And that new man, it goes Aronowitz gets inside the 22, flings the ball out there. Charlotte needs to keep it alive. Get it to Piazza. Piazza headed towards the line, and Charlotte coast to coast. What a play.
Off of that wonky line out, it originally started out as a platform we didn't think would show much success, but it's this gap right here. He hits it on at pace. He's just continuing to pump his legs. That's number 21, Matthew Aronowitz. And right here, we just see the ball getting bobbled around. Again, not looking like a good platform, but it's this quick play and the leg drive, the want to get into the try. They've been trying to find themselves in that try zone all day, and Charlotte is back on the board and back on top against Santa Monica.
And Piazza, nicknamed the Spicy Meatball, playing number 9 from Lewis, California. Played at Wheeling Jesuit, now Wheeling University. That kick is good.
I think you have to say it with an accent. It's the Spicy Meatball. As we enter into these last 30 minutes, with the kick to come, this one just passed. He was unfortunately not able to slot the kick, but we've seen a lot of back and forth. These matches have been very, putting up a lot of competition, and both sides are rising to the occasion. We're seeing a momentum shift now happening as we enter into the last 30.
Nice high kick from Santa Monica, 26-20. 6 points in it here. Nice break across the middle of the field. What's happening with Charlotte? They looked like they were having a tough time for a minute there, but a little too much excitement.
Not sure what the call is from the referee. Might have been obstruction. And a lot of people unhappy with that call. It looked like he was home to the races. We'll come back here for the kick. Back here. There was an advantage. However, it looks like the AR might have seen something that we did not.
We have a little discussion going on here. We'll see what happens. Ball's going to come all the way back. Kieran walking back with it right now.
Okay, we'll come back for the kick to try and understand what the error was.
Oh, it was a hit in the air right there by a Charlotte player. That could possibly be a red card. I thought the player was looking a bit in a different direction. We'll see what the decision is here.
It looks like the warning just came from the referee deciding to let that one slide. That one didn't look intentional. In rugby, you cannot hit the player while they're in the air with or without the ball. However, it looked like that was an unintentional play where it was just awkward timing. However, they're going to call it a no wrap from the SIR, and Santa Monica will now be able to look for a line out.
26-20, opportunity for another line change, score change here, lead change for Santa Monica. Ball down in the hands of that big fella. Made a big run before, did Lee Johnson, but Adonnis Lee Johnson sipping to a forward pass. We're going to come back here. Charlotte ball.
Referee just over here breaking hearts off of line breaks, having to call him back for unfortunate errors that we don't get to see. Right here, it's just a not straight play. It looks like it was bobbled and a knock-on happening at the top. Even off of a line out, you can still knock it on, and that's what is being called back here for the scrum to Charlotte.
Charlotte deep in their own zone. Big run coming, looking to set up a couple of phases here. Just inside there, 22 they are. Ezekiel gets it back there to Blake Jackson. Jackson, cool customer, launches that one out. We'll see what the assistant referee's decision is, but this could be Charlotte ball on a miscue. The fans certainly want it to be.
Looks like Charlotte will like to go quick.
They have gone quick. The referee going to bring it back.
have been a little bit too quick.
Yeah.
Oh, unfortunately, it might have been.
The assistant referee is pointing towards Charlotte here. Will be a Charlotte line out. Jacob Green. Messy line out there. Tussle for the ball. Knocked forward, so it'll be a scrum now. Santa Monica knocked it, so it'll be a Charlotte scrum here.
Both teams just not able to get up into that space and get the full extension, so it's making the ball easily contestable. We're seeing a lot of knock-ons happen at the top, and it's just because neither team is really winning that space to reach full extension and to be able to have good clean ball for their nines.
Ball at Houston's feet. Piazza, spicy meatball, moves it out into the middle of the field. They go looking for the whiff. Here's Blake Jackson. He thought he saw an inside line. Gets into a runner. Nice little push forward there by Suznovich. They have to take it to the ground. Not terribly thrilled with that kick. It's going to be a goal line drop here. I think it was 22 for some reason. He kicked it in.
It's important to maintain your possession. There might have been a little bit of space back there, but I don't know if there was much real estate.
One of those plays, you make it through and score a try, you're a hero. If not, you got to listen to the coach all evening.
You are 110% the villain if it doesn't work out. 110%.
Well, it's in the hands of Nelson Hicks. Nelson Hicks met by a couple of Santa Monica defenders trying to hold him up there. Good job so far, but ball's on the ground. Piazza loses it. The player was offside. Back to the penalty here. Charlotte.
Some of the players showing really good experience while playing at this level. One person wanted to go quick and everybody, kind of told him to pump the brakes, because when you're up and you are getting ready to go into the last 20 minutes, which is going to turn gritty, you have to get as much time and buy yourself as much time to keep your lead ahead. So they'll look to go for the line out, be slow getting there, take their time. One of the hardest things, though, is to go from being, up in that redhead, trying to extend your lead, and then having to bring yourself down to be able to make those technically sound decisions. It's part of the mental chess game of rugby.
Team's working on that right now. Charlotte's going to go to the middle lineup, but stolen by Santa Monica. Good read. Santa Monica driving toward the 22. Keeping that one up. Double tackle goes into Charlotte. Dorgan looking for the box kick. Dorgan launches one down into the safety of touch. Line out here for Charlotte.
Let's go, they're walking!
Takes that one down. Piazza moves it into the midfield. Strike runner coming there in Camo. Offload, they get it through there. Ill-advised. Thrown up pass. Santa Monica's going to take that one back. Doing well to think about possession. Stringing the phases together, but a knock-on comes in.
Both teams just not taking care of the ball. They're keeping it out in front. They're trying to launch it over top of defenders. The ball, you can't do much if it's not in hand, and keep continuing to find it, hit the deck, hit the floor. You've got to regroup and talk to your team in in a match that can easily sway either way.
Dorgan put this one in. Dorgan looking for it around the back. Still a little bit of a messy ball, but the referee says it's okay. Coy gets across midfield, gets tackled, whips the ball back in, winds up with a Charlotte player.
Turn your face! Turn your face! Help! 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 Blake, I got the chase!
Piazza, box kick, not something he's done too much this game compared to Dorgan. Dorgan back on it. Dorgan moves it across. Missed tackle one, missed tackle two. Charlotte resetting their defense here.
This man does not want to go down. It's just not happening for him.
Another runners off the side there. Big break coming for this Santa Monica Dolphins team. Santa Monica looking to play quick. They left to a Charlotte player, as you've been saying, Darren, they're just not taking care of the ball. They're going for the flare, trying to play with a lot of fun, but it's not working really from either side at the moment. There's the try score. Ronowitz.
Right there, we see him take care of the ball. The ball is still there. We've secured the ruck. It works well in the favor when you focus on those tiny little technicalities.
Players over the ball for Santa Monica. However, a little too quick and not rolling away for the liking of referee Hall. We're going to come back for a penalty. Charlotte able to push us downfield as we are just hitting the 60-minute mark. 20 minutes to go in this game. And we are going to take a hydration break for these teams. So we'll step away for just a second. And we'll be back with the rest of this exciting D2 matchup in just a minute. We are back from our hydration break. A player just happened to go off for Charlotte there. It will be replaced, I am sure, that is Tata Silva, American Samoan player, getting checked out. Back into the game here right now. It's 55-10 Denver Barbarians. On the other field, please don't think that's this one. So Denver Barbarians look like they're punching their ticket. Charlotte versus Santa Monica here. Charlotte in the lead by 6 points. That is a tenuous lead with the incredible players they have, the speed and the talent on the Santa Monica side. Darian Lovelace, we have an exciting 20 minutes coming up here.
Yeah, the last 20 minutes are really the biggest contest of the whole game. You've been playing for 60 minutes, you know, building those connections. But the last 20 are really about how resilient you can be and how much skill you can muster after you're dog-tired. So we'll see a contest happen between these two teams because they are ready to play.
Wants to take on the Denver Barbarians tomorrow. Piazza gets that one. Ronowitz is back inside, looking for a little space. Shows a little dumping. It's back to Ronowitz. Ronowitz. Wiley out there. Ronowitz, a 30-year-old from Raleigh. Trying to clear that ball away. Piazza has it. Ezekiel gets it. He's got Jack Meyer coming in over him. Substitutes in yet for the Charlotte team, for either team really. Ball up to Byer. Back there they go. Keep this infield. Big break there, and that is a statement. Ethan Suznovich has been dynamic all game in the contact area, and right there gets himself in the right place at the right time, and the Charlotte native scores a beautiful try.
See him come back inside. It's the shoulder-to-shoulder contact. As a defender, you do not want to end up in that space, because as you can see, that flanker had the momentum. He was going to continue to pump his legs. He won that contest in that space. We'll see it again here. Moving it out, it looks like he's got a 1v3. He takes on one, but it's this leg drive and the latch that comes in from his teammate. And he'll go ahead and reap the benefits of all of his team's hard work as Charlotte extends the lead over Santa Monica.
Pitch well rewarded right there. A little extra water, 31 to 20, 11 points. Could go up to 13. Still sit tight and hang on. Santa Monica certainly not done.
Yeah, we can't doubt the Santa Monica side. They've been gritty and in this match since it started. They started off with the lead. However, they're going to really have to fight to get back in this match as the clock starts to dwindle down.
Extends the lead here. 13 points, 2 converted tries. Santa Monica.
With the sassy stance. Yeah. And then the saunter waka.
Here we go!
Slotted between the sticks to extend the lead.
Everybody's got their own method of doing those kicks.
That would be an announcement to have no faith. That would be my process.
Out into the hands of a waiting replacement forward there from Charlotte. Garrison Bowers into the game now. Bowers, 6'4", 235 from Nashville. Gloves. Up in the air, safely taken down and hauled towards touch. Referee, assistant referee has his flag up. We're going to go back for a penalty there. It's called for a high tackle.
I think that was a fair call.
Distance away from me, so I didn't see it as cleanly as a referee obviously did.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it in front of Charlotte fans, but I think that was a fair call from the referee.
64 minutes in. We are at 33 to 20. Santa Monica, their mental state wouldn't do well for getting a try very soon, bring this back close. They've had 1 lead in the game, or 2 leads in the first penalty.
Surprisingly, Santa Monica is able to field that well after trying to hit that 5-meter channel.
Dorgan. Again, the ball through the field, but the mistake keeps him behind him. Knock on by Santa Monica. We're going to go back for a Charlotte scrum here. Good defensive pressure. And that's what they're going to need for the rest of this game.
Yeah, we'll see it here. It started with a big hit from Charlotte. They continue to pump their legs, but it's this pressure. They're coming up, they're closing down the space. Nobody wants to get hit by that guy.
Carcamo.
He offers a kapow, I tell you. We've seen him hit, make some really big ones throughout it.
He's wearing the 19. I keep thinking it's a replacement forward I have from the beginning of the game, right? So they're just a little jersey number change, no big deal. But yeah, every time I see him, I'm like, oh, he's going to be a replacement front row forward.
No, that's probably because, you know, the curse of the small versus extra small jerseys for 13s, I don't think. But a penalty for Santa Monica.
That's a little reversal of fortune there. And they need this. You see Dorgan looking towards the touchline. He knows that they need this line out, and they'll go from there.
That's a really good kick, kicking from center field and also gaining a couple meters. That is a hard kick to make whenever you're in the center field.
15 minutes ago, just under in this game, line out Santa Monica at the 22 of Charlotte. Charlotte facing some defense here. Ball comes down to Santa Monica. They're good with that one. Just going for a direct run there. Hole opens up. Offload comes. Sharp here, Santa Monica. That was Williams that took that last run.
Santa Monica has numbers out left and wide if they're able to move it, but electing to keep it within the forwards because of that poor ball handling that's happening at the back. Again, still having wide play to the left. They have the numbers still.
Ball ripped away. Looked like a knock-on came in from Santa Monica right at the 5-meter line there. Santa Monica players, there was a little bit of dirty play there.
Right here, see him get up, make the hit. Unfortunate loss of the boots.
There was a punch there, to the back, but still not the smartest thing. Referees, assistant referees don't have a TMO here, so we can only see that on replay. They can't decide to call in for foul play.
Chippy, chippy, chippy.
Gets away with that one. Santa Monica across the 40. Santa Monica. The Dolphins resetting, looking for that big break that's going to take them back into this. Charlotte holding steady so far.
They're getting good go forward momentum. It's just Charlotte is doing a good job of reaching out for the tackle.
And a pick off there, and well done by Charlotte. That's your replacement Bowers.
Yeah, the space wasn't exactly there. Unfortunate error from them. Now Charlotte will be back on the forefront.
Piazza gets that ball out, but penalty against Charlotte. Santa Monica, the beneficiary of this, as it was pushed out. 12 minutes left to go here.
We'll come back here for the replay. Trying to move it wide. Blatant and obvious. So we'll get a line out to Santa Monica.
Ramp here for one of the Charlotte players. Attended too quickly.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's very hot down here in Atlanta. You've got to hydrate properly before these matches. Have to make sure to get your electrolytes in because that heat just beats on you. And today in Atlanta, the sun even wants to watch some rugby. So it is out in full swing today, everybody.
Scrum coming. Time is back on according to the ref. That mistake, it's going to be a Charlotte scrum here. Piazza feeds it out. Charlotte. Wide pass out to Hicks. Hicks halfway, held up in the air, taken down by his Charlotte teammates. Susceptible to that a couple of times. Against Charlotte there, holding it in. Another opportunity for Santa Monica.
Yeah, teams being late to the breakdown because of the fatigue really starting to set in. These men have been going the whole entire match and now trying to ensure that you are getting to your ball carrier quickly. You're winning that space. It'll become a very hard fight as we continue to go into these last 10 minutes of the match.
Dorgan, key player for this team. You look at him there.
He's been everywhere.
Makes this team move. Certainly miscue there, but ball back to Dorgan. Wide, not getting a lot of distance there, but finally out to the wing they go. Big run needed here inside the 22. Good hit from Charlotte. Charlotte has to reset here. Ball up into the hands of Oliver Pinfold, one of their reserves.
Santa Monica really going to have to maintain their composure.
Adonnis Johnson takes that one in. Dorgan moves it across. Flat there.
And they're slowing down their momentum a little bit against Charlotte. They're going to have to continue to use what has worked for them, which is to have good, fast-paced ball. Charlotte will get into that space if they don't move it away here soon.
Santa Monica, you see the line right there, just a couple of meters out. That Charlotte player looked desperately offside to me, but a referee says no. As they go wide, send it back in. Coy looking for another one. Coy can't find the space. Back across.
Big hits coming in from Charlotte, trying to rip the ball away. He holds on to it.
Off the line he goes, but penalized is Santa Monica. He took too many rolls there. He's not thrilled, but penalty against him. Very, very fortunate for this Charlotte team. Very unlucky for Santa Monica.
Yeah, he's continuing to keep the momentum going. He lands on the ground. It's this part right here. He's on his knees. You can't make a double movement. That's the problem. The referee is going to blow it up. It's just a fine line to tinker on whenever you are trying to extend. You have to make it look like you're not exploding through more or less you ended up in that position. Actually,
yeah. Time here for Charlotte. Somebody will be getting a 10-2 here.
oh, I thought that he called it a try, and that was my mistake. Okay.
Penalty against Santa Monica. We were correct there.
All right. Dodge that bullet.
Yep. Just 8 minutes to go. Can Charlotte hang on to this lead, take on the Denver Barbarians tomorrow? Remember, we have a full day of rugby coming to you tomorrow. Starting with at 9 a.m. Eastern, the men's D3 championship, followed by women's D2 at 10:45, men's D2 at 12:30, women's D1 at 2:15, and at 4. It's going to be the men's D1 championship final. Me, myself, John Broker, Darian Lovelace, and Kent Payton bringing you the action all day tomorrow here on the Rugby Network. USA Club Rugby Championships, Santa Monica, Dorgan. Pressure coming on, but advantage it looks like for an offsides against Charlotte. Still time for the Santa Monica team if they can score a try here. Put that one wide. They are looking for that corner. Santa Monica through Zane.
Up.
This is Coy. Coy's got a good step. Coy.
He doesn't play coy with the defense. Does not.
He doesn't. Loving it. And there is the big hit. Calling for players to come outside. And the big number 8 from Santa Monica, Josh Williams. Josh Williams takes that one. Player down for Charlotte out here. This position looks very familiar. We've been here for a little while. Santa Monica working their way back down on the line here. Charlotte good on defense so far. See what happens there.
Santa Monica just killing their momentum as they try and take it into these forwards that are anticipating that they're going to end up picking and going. The space is on the right-hand side. They've got space on the left, but here we see Charlotte become more disciplined, and Santa Monica adopted it for a try.
Right near the post, dotted down, try Santa Monica. This is going to be an interesting last 5 minutes. Fantastic work here.
Slow down the momentum here and then the Charlotte player makes a very big decision, coming in from the side, getting the penalty, but it's this power. He gets it right on the line to secure a try for his team. They've been down in this end. It's a well-deserved try for Santa Monica.
See who took that one down. Good work, Santa Monica. Kick to come here from Dorgan. Dorgan, this should be a pretty straightforward one for him. Look the try score there. Players still being looked at right near the ball. Dorgan slots that one. It is 27-33, and this is fascinating. One converted try does it for Santa Monica. 5 minutes to go. Can Charlotte hold out?
And they've shown that they can do it. This game is really anybody's game still at this rate. Charlotte is going to have to really grind it out, find their defensive efforts, starve Santa Monica possession, but Santa Monica wants the ball. They want to be in this game. You can hear Charlotte rooting for them, but that sometimes can work against you whenever you've got a side who's very ball hungry like the Dolphins.
Charlotte with this, inside the ball intelligently. Right on the try line, it is rolled all the way back. Mistake creeps in just a little too far. The decision's going Santa Monica's way for the last couple of minutes here.
That is not something that you want to do. While you do want to kick it deep and you want to make sure that you're pinning Santa Monica back in that end, you have to make sure that the ball doesn't roll at the back, because now we will have a scrum to Santa Monica on the 50. Perfect attacking position for them as well.
See with the speed and deft runners they have out wide there. Charlotte is coming up here to reset. Sure, happy to take a little time as well.
Charlotte milking it a little bit.
4 minutes on the game clock here. Referee Hall will ultimately let us know when this game is over. Scrum goes down, but referee is going to say play it. I don't know who that favors really. The ball comes out to Santa Monica. They're going to cross halfway. Fold. Puts it in the middle of the field. Advantage here for Santa Monica. It looks like an offside from Charlotte. We're going to come back before that. Offsides against Charlotte. Santa Monica opportunity to put this one down in the corner. 3 minutes to go. A penalty kick will not help at this point.
Yeah, offsides from Amro Gouda. He was about a meter in front of his team players, so referee needed to blow that up. Referee Hall calling it back, getting ready for a line out down here. Santa Monica has been in possession for the last 5 minutes here, so we'll see what they can cook up.
Charlotte, let's see what they do here. This line out, they send up Matt Houston to try to take it away, but it winds up in Santa Monica hands. Santa Monica, time winding down, and this is what you want in a rugby game. All the excitement you can handle. Ball around, and a little knock on there from Santa Monica. What a tough moment for them. Scrum here, there's still time. Just a little over-eager, the nerves creep in.
We talk about this all the time. It's
shoulders upfield, and he would have caught that ball with a clear line through the defense there. Found that little path, but couldn't quite make it happen. So Charlotte, 2 minutes to go here. Are certainly going to take their time with this one.
Charlotte trying to keep it over here on the East Coast.
Santa Monica would love to draw a penalty here if they could. Dorgan, just such a smart player, Andrew Dorgan. .62-10 on the other field, so Denver Barbarians clearly in the finals against the winner of this game. We're going to find out in the next minute and a half. Is it going to be Charlotte or the Santa Monica Dolphins? Everything to play for here. Big, big push coming in from Santa Monica. No scrum penalty, but Matt Houston driven backwards. They're able to clean that one up. Just going to keep this one very, very tight.
Charlotte just wanting to run out the clock.
They have a minute to run out right now, but they are in their own zone or draw a penalty from this Santa Monica team. Remember, Santa Monica needs this ball. We're under a minute to go in this semifinal contest. On the edge of our seat up here in the booth, we can only imagine what's going on down in the field. Enjoy this last minute of rugby here. Can Santa Monica make something happen? Referee Hall eyeing up his watch there.
Charlotte really going ahead and keeping it within their forwards, looking for the pick a ghost, driving at the ankles, not really giving Santa Monica much space to be able to attack.
Playing intelligently here. That one a little less so. Player not held up, however, is able to get the ball back. 10 seconds on the game clock. Santa Monica driving their way through. And a penalty here against Santa Monica Dolphins, and that is time on the clock that we have. We're in referee's time. We will see if this just gets kicked out. And what happens? That is the end of our contest. Charlotte holds out in this barn burner to face the Denver Barbarians in a D2 championship tomorrow. It is going to be a great day of rugby tomorrow here at Silverbacks Park. We have USA Club Rugby Championships. Men's D3, Women's D2, and Men's D2, Women's D1, Men's D1 finals all day. It's going to be on the Rugby Network. We are going to step away now and get ready for that as we look at a few highlights here. Charlotte just taking it away.
Yeah, we saw here Charlotte was just really ball hungry right from the get-go. It was a lot of back and forth, but a lot of big hits that came in consistently. Charlotte did a good job of building that connectivity within each other. Right here we can see that they were just looking to keep the ball alive within their team, but their ball movement and these big hits coming in from Jeremy Misalagu. We see Charlotte just continue to drive. They were finding that try zone left and right, but Santa Monica continuing to put on a big fight here. We see a power over try from them. Did a great job of continuing to stay in the fight, but unfortunate errors in the last bit just led to.
That's that. Charlotte's in the finals. We look at this try from Susnovich for Darian Lovelace on